Hey everybody, it's Dr. Brenda, the founder of the Gutsy Women Club, where women dare to dream and take bold actions to follow their heart's journey. And a full-time RVer. I am wearing my special Texas party hat because, hey, it's a party here because my RV Superwoman journal and my Camper Superwoman journal have just been released, so they're available for purchase on Amazon.com. It's taken a while, but hey, they are here now. These are guided journals for women who seek adventure and the spirit of the road. There are two different covers. The content is almost identical. There's a cover featuring a really cool camper and another one with an RV. So choose whichever design you like the best. One of the things I'm not too happy about, guys, is Amazon is not letting you peek inside. I want you to see what's inside here before you go ahead and purchase it, because these are guided journals. My goal has been to sort of put all of the basic information in one journal, but this is also going to be about fun and being very mindful of the adventure that you are undertaking. So I'm going to show you a bit of what is inside each of the journals. So you've got the cover page, and write down your name when you're starting the RV Superwoman journal. There are some really cool graphics in here. I had a wonderful illustrator help with all of the design work. And we start with the very beginning. Preparation is half the battle. I want you to be prepared. So when you go out there on the road, you've got everything set up. You've got your emergency contact information. If you're traveling with pets, you have some basic information. So, I mean, part of this also is, looking at your safety and how easy it is to find the information you need when there's an emergency, because, hey, I've had plenty of emergencies out on the road, way too many than I want. So these are just sample pages. There's much more in here than what I'm showing you, but this is also a place for you to organize everything in one place. Your roadside assistance information, insurance information. If you belong to any clubs like Escapees or KOA or Good Sam, you get a place here to write down your membership numbers. And I have a checklist. I mean, this is the first page, but there's a multi-page checklist. What do you have to do to get your rig ready to roll? I mean, the things you need to do in regard to the equipment, the camper, the motorhome, the trailer, whatever it is that you're driving there. But also the things that you need to pack. What's the weather going to be like? What do you need for safety? So there's a long list, several pages long, of getting yourself ready to go out on the road in the first place, okay? Now, life is one big adventure. Let's talk about where you're going, what you're seeing, what you're doing. So I've got a map here. You can put stars in. You can color each map as you visit, So I'd love to hear from you. How many of you are going to be able to get to every state? I know Alaska and Hawaii are going to be pretty tough, but, can you do the 48 contiguous states? And then campground. So if you're like me, you've stayed at a bunch of campgrounds, and over time which one was that? Was that a good one? Was that a bad one? Would I go back? What do I remember about that? So I have a bunch of pages for you to record your campgrounds. What campground or park did you stay at? Where is it located? How many stars do you give it? 1 to 5. Would you stay again? And then any notes to jog your memory, or notes to hey, it doesn't have cell phone service, or whatever it is that you want to put in there. So I've got that information. How about a wish list? Where do you want to go to? What do you want to see? So why not start your wish list? And then amazing sights. What have you already seen? What really cool things have you seen? You can describe it. Better yet, for those of you who like to sketch, I've got room in here for you to sketch. So sketch that incredible sunset over the ocean, or the climb up the mountain peak, whatever it is that you remember as some of the most awesome sights you have seen. Put it in here. And this is my favorite part. It's the part on Let's Chat. And this is all about mindfulness and thinking about your journey. This is an adventure to be on the road. And I'm going to give you a bunch of prompts. So I want you to, go back to the beginning and think about, what led you to the RV life in the first place. And lots and lots of different activities, a good variety. what 3 words best describe your RV lifestyle? What's one thing you'd love to change about it? What hobbies are you engaging in now, and what do you want to try? Some little fun activities like, hey, just buy a postcard, send it to a friend or a family member, and just write, wish you were here. I want you to send out positive vibes out into the universe. And what about the perfect day? Let's say, you arrive at the campground, the weather is pristine, temperature is great. It's just like, oh, you've got the whole day in front of you. What's the perfect day? So I want you to build that perfect day out. I have a couple of quotes in here, quote pages. Life is a journey to be experienced, not a problem to be solved. Who can't go wrong with Winnie the Pooh, right? So I have some bits of inspiration in there, and areas for you to write down anything that strikes your fancy. What are your favorite inspirational quotes? Um, Also, think about, there are going to be days when maybe you're feeling a little blue. What are some things that you can do to pick yourself up? Fun activities again. Let's say you win $10,000 to go on the camping trip of a lifetime. Where do you go? And how about if you can take any one person in the whole wide world to go on this marvelous camping trip with you? Who would it be? So lots and lots of really cool stuff in here. Life is either a great adventure or nothing. I like that a lot. And then at the very end, it's about freedom. It's about embracing your freedom. And I give you freedom pages. So these are extra pages for you to just write down in here whatever it is that you want to. So that is the layout of the journal. Again, there's a lot more in here than what I've shown you. These are just sample pages, but I hope it gives you a good idea of what's inside, from the very basics of, who to contact, packing lists, where you've been, information on campgrounds, to all of that fun stuff about, the journey itself that you're undertaking. It's available at Amazon.com. And again, just pick out whichever cover you like. The content is almost identical. This is all brought to you as part of my efforts at the Gutsy Women Club. And, please check us out at gutsywomen.club. And if you are RVing, or you've got a woman friend who's about to RV, hey, this makes a really great gift. So there you go. That's what's inside the Camper Superwoman Journal and the RV Superwoman Journal. Woohoo! Hope you're doing just fantastic today. You take care. Bye-bye.